Beeboo. I haven't had any Beeboo head pats in a while. I need my Beeboo head pats. The Beeboo. I give myself to you. I am low on the Beeboo. Beeboonium. I don't know what I would call Beeboom. Beeboo site. Which is very interesting because I studied a lot of rocks back in my days. I used to have a pretty nice rock collection too, actually. From me hunting rocks in the wild. Pretty sure Melanie threw it all out. It's right. That's right. I threw out my rock collection because Beep was the only one I need. Studying rocks was kind of fun. Only when it was like in the labs though. I didn't like going out to the field. One of the rocks I had was really nice specimen of calcite. I'm having good flashbacks to school. It was not uncommon to see us licking rocks, although we only licked the rock when we were sure that it wasn't harming us. Can't guarantee. I used to be able to I forget everything now, but I would look at marble, like a marble countertop, I'll be like, yep, this fake. Or be like, yes, this is this percent, this mineral, this percent, this mineral, this percent, this mineral. Therefore, it was formed at this kilometer below the earth, etc. This is pretty cool because different locations around the world have different composition of rocks and stuff too. Such geology. The worst course I had to take, my nightmare, was geophysics, where you would have to look at the noisiest graphs in the world and determine where you will find a certain layer of rock or formation. You would be looking at the graph and you would just have question marks all over your brain. It's not like you're thinking about locations as in on the map. No. We're saying location straight into the earth. Not the plane, but into the earth, and you have to locate what layer at what depth of the earth you will find a certain type of rock by looking at how the signals penetrate that rock, because different rock will penetrate different lengths of, I don't know, I forget. Explain in Minecraft. So, they drill a 1 block, you dig down, this drill digs down 1 block deep all the way down to how many long depths. And they send, I don't know, some kind of waves, I forget. And it gives you seismic waves. And then you bring that graph and you get to look at how the graph reacts or how far the seismic waves go to determine where that exact 1 block layer of coal is. And then you do that another few hundred, I don't know, few thousand blocks away or 100 blocks away, and you repeat the same process, and then you find that one block of coal again. And then you go another 100 blocks and you try to find that coal again. And then when you line up the heights of where you find that coal bed, you'll be able to map out the cross section of how the ground looks like underneath by interpretation. Oh, maybe we should use some Microsoft Paint here. All right, time for some geology lesson, guys. How's this? Okay, so graphs would look something like and this is the depth. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, either side. And then this is the depth. And then you would have to find where's colors. That, let's say, oh, this little bit right here, this little red bit here, let's say this is like 500 meters or something. This is the signature pattern you see when you hit the coal bed. And then you would move, if this is the ground, you would move like, I don't know how many 100 meters. You also see a graph like this. And then you would find that same little pattern, let's say 550 meters. And then because you don't have data between, let's say, person A, person B, you don't have the information in between this area. So you would guess that this specific cool bed would go like, and that's how the cross section of that rock area would look like. It's like assuming. The more data you have in between here, the more easier you can kind of guess the in between. But then the interesting thing happens when you see a certain pattern. Like you have more data in between, right? The interesting thing happens when there's sometimes stuff like right? And then you realize, wait a minute, there's like this cool here and that cool here. There's something, and then you have to guess. you have to do more stuff. It's like, hey, what happened here? Is there two holes? What happened? And then if you look at some of the other rock formations, then you realize, oh, there must have been a fault here or something that caused, I don't know, the rock to like move up and whatnot. I didn't draw it properly, but that's how you determine how there were possibly like earthquakes or different faults and stuff. And the rocks go all over the place. But you had to do all that with the limited amount of information you had. And looking and analyzing these graphs was what geophysics was about, from what I remember. There were times we had to like go out into the field and like go observe rocks on different outcrops. And then you had to map the rock formations from above, make a map on your own. It was a lot of stuff, a lot of science. It was interesting, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do. I learned a lot about it, but it's a very specialized field, I feel. It is pretty cool. Now that I actually like look back, and then there's also like, you used like a similar method to find like liquid layers and stuff, and you would map out where like the water flows underground, or you would find like oil and stuff. It's pretty cool. You could be the first Vtuber that prospects for oil for a petrochemical company. I mean, it probably would have been what I would have gone into if I didn't have art to fall to. Like I've had like, what should I say? I've had interviews and stuff for said companies, but it's just I never really went through with it or was passionate enough, because I just knew I could never imagine myself working in a environment like that. Like I think I had the brains for it, but just not the social skills for it, to be honest. I mean, if anything, I would probably have gone to grad school if I were to continue in that field. Because one of the subjects I really liked was like mineralogy, where you got to stare at really thin slides of rocks through a microscope, and then you got to analyze the rocks, and they're pretty cool, and it's kind of pretty. But I don't know. I don't think I could have lasted any more years in school. I needed to escape. But you're in a social job, are you not? But not in an office setting. That's the thing. And with like more, should I say, more professional knowledge in the mathematics and sciences, I think being in an office setting plus sciences and maths is very stressful. Office social and the streaming social are very different. Yeah, so if anything, I would have probably ended up in like a laboratory somewhere. I assume if I didn't have anything else I wanted to do, but I don't know. I guess I just had a hunch that somehow it was gonna work out with me and art. I just had a hunch.